I wanted to go into GigLab because I knew that there was a great opportunity for us there to see, to kind of get that first step into freelancing sort of work. I saw there'd be a great opportunity to kind of step into an ecosystem that's established, to learn what's going on, and to, kind of get our experience out there while being supported. So it was a great channel to kind of learn more as we needed to and position ourselves in a really good spot to support businesses that might need our services. So Northern Devs was at a pretty early stage when we jumped into GigLab. There was a lot of ideas, and there was a lot being thrown around for what we wanted it to be and how we wanted it to work. But what GigLab kind of helped with was isolating the best parts of what we knew how to do and making it something marketable to, our customers that we serve now. So the lab and the roadmap was a very powerful experience. I think my coach, Marios, helped a lot in, I want to say, humbling some of these ideas and bringing them down to earth and making you realize that, this experience is a journey of understanding your customer best, right? And focusing all of your product and your initiative to them will lead to the best results. And being hungry, being ready to work and putting yourself out there. That journey through GigLab kind of taught us how to tune ourselves to be the best. I guess the shortest way I can say it is it was a roller coaster. But what my experiences through all of the programs, through all the integrations really was refining my skills and learning through these programs how I can better myself and better my business and understand my customer better. I think the hardest thing for a young, ambitious entrepreneur to do, especially a builder, especially somebody who just likes to make things, is constantly being reminded of a bunch of things. One, you always have to relearn who your customer is. You never stop learning who that person is. And two, sometimes the road that gets you to where you're going doesn't make any sense at all. But you have to be ready to kind of walk into it and say, okay, I'm here now. How do I make this go forward? How do I want to make this go towards my dream or my objective? And I think, to take those 5 years of experiences and put them into a nice thing with a bow on top, it's a matter of understanding, the process is entirely just as it goes, right? There's no way you can possibly know exactly what's going to happen. But the best thing you could do is kind of get out there, use the experiences that you're gaining to better you, and constantly just iteratively improve, get better, try harder, put more effort in, and you'll grow. So that's what I got from VentureLab and Gig. I think what was most eye-opening to me was, honestly, the second week was a really powerful beginning, because it was the first time I had a chance to chat with our coach. And he basically said, look, I'm going to get you to a point where your business can stand on its own and grow, but I'm going to need you to understand that there's going to have to be some changes. You're going to have to be ready to learn. And that impact of realizing, there's a lot of things we don't know. Let's listen. Let's open up our ears and figure out how we can do this better. That part of learning, how we should be structuring and that we have to improve was big. The other big learning part in Gig, and I call myself a tech nerd. I've been in the space for so long. Northern Devs, we're builders. We like to build things. We're passionate about the details and the widgets and the things we make for our customers. And it's easy to get stuck in making the things without remembering what problem you're solving for your users and for your customers. So remembering that was really impactful. Remembering, there's the reason they're here is because we're helping them solve a problem for their customers. So that was huge. Marios was a very real guy. He really brought us down to earth and helped us go, you know what? There's a lot of things that we need to get on top of. There's a lot of things we need to understand. And my experience with Marios was very positive. He armed us with a tremendous amount of knowledge and experience from his world that we were able to bring into ours. So extremely great.